Why can I drive a car? Why can I cook? Why can I play tennis? But after 13 years of mathematics classes and another 3 years of university, I'm still terrible at mathematics. This is an issue that I've been seeing with the schooling system and the way things are taught and the way we're told to study. I used to think I had a problem with the fact that I couldn't study. So I asked myself, why do I do anything? There's 3 reasons why I do anything, why anyone does anything. Status, resources, and novelty and fun. I learned to drive a car because it was going to save me a heap of time. It's a lot easier to drive 20 minutes than catch a train 1 hour. In the schooling system, that's not how things are taught. You're learning for the sake of learning. There's no point in doing algebra just for algebra. Most people are not going to find it fun. There's no social status involved in schools. There's no monetary risk. Instead of being judged by reality, you're judged by bureaucrats, markers, and administrators, and the feedback loops are long and arduous. If a kid is to play tennis and enter a tournament, he immediately gets a ranking. Working on his forehand will make him a better tennis player. His ranking could go up. It was so funny, when I used to go to tournaments, I would see kids who were qualifiers, and the qualifiers would all hang around the qualifiers. The main draw players would hang around the main draw players, and the top seeds would hang around the top seeds. There was a social hierarchy, and it was clear how to move up in that hierarchy. You had to play better tennis, you had to win more matches, your ranking had to go up. And to do that, you had to work on your forehand, work on your backhand. There was a sense of social mobility that could be derived from practice. So it was never a question of, am I going to practice today? Of course I'm going to practice today. We have none of that in mathematics. There's no monetary gain in the classroom. There's no monetary loss in the classroom. There's no status gain or loss. And a lot of the time, you're just doing the same things over and over and just sucking at them. And that's the biggest problem. Imagine this for a second. In a maths class, every kid has to put up $50. That $50 goes in the stock market. If the stock market went down, they'd lose their money. If the stock market went up, they'd make their money. The kids who make the most money are most likely going to be the ones that understand the most about probability, that understand the most about economics. Coolest kids, the kids with the most status, will be the kids who are making the most money. Because everyone else would want to know how to make as much money. How do I stop losing money? There's an incentive there to actually get good at mathematics. Because I'm fundamentally risking something. But if you walk in a classroom today, most of the time, there's absolutely no risk. If you get bad marks, it's hard to find a good job, but the feedback loops are so long that it feels super disconnected. Further from that, you're actually judged based on reality. The stock market is a real thing. Bureaucrats who mark tests and markers and administrators reinforce the idea that being good at a subject is really just getting good grades, when it's just not the case. We get taught to appease bureaucrats, like you get good at answering questions on an exam, which is completely detached from reality. Why is it when you walk into a classroom, the kids with the best grades are normally the Asians and the Indians? Comes down to Asian parents theory. Asian parents theory is the idea that having a kid who does well in school is going to boost your status. Getting your kid into a good university or an Ivy League college is going to boost your status within the Asian communities and Asian circles. Asian parents want their kids to hang out with smart kids. The Ivy League school is the equivalent of a Louis Vuitton bag for a lot of these parents. And getting their